And so everything kicks in gear now with the rest of everything else. What does that even mean? Well, it doesn't really mean much anything other than that now Senku and gang are trying to build the cellular phone. But the journey there is gonna be a very long one, so they will have to build something else in the meantime. The Angry Enemy fan, and this is Dr. Stone Enemy 20. The adventure to build that cellular phone will have some amazing comedic moment, but first we are entering a scene where Senku is mentioning that they only have a few months to do that. Also saying that although Taiju and Yuzihara may be spies and all that, it still is the fact that they won't be hurt too much because they are, after all, hostages in a way. And the fact is that the strongest high school primate and the strongest spear user are all agreeing that they need something to be prepared for, especially the fact that Senku can do a preemptive attack. Also, Homura mentioned, sorry, wrong character. Homura, by the way, is actually staying behind to spy on Senku and gang from trees. I don't know how she can have that good eyesight, but hey, Kohaku could, so maybe she can too. She's very stone-faced though. Even in dialogue she has a monotone voice. Regardless, however, Hyuga mentions that communication seems to be a key here in the Stone World. But none of them suspect the fact that Senku and gang are gonna do a cellular phone. And so they begin the journey there. But first they create a cotton candy machine. A very comedic moment there, and especially adorable when the girls are all melting away in their cores and all that stuff, eating that sweet sugar. It turns out that the reason why Senku is making that is not only for good measure, but also because he needs to. They need to find out exactly which. They need to have gold wire for the. What is that word? For the cellular phone. But unfortunately, gold is so valuable that they cannot waste it on finding out the truth on how to create the perfect wire. So they test it on by making cotton candy, by taking some alcohol that has been hardened into candy-like rocks. After a while, they discover the secret of it all, and Senku discovers that manpower alone won't be enough for that. So he makes Kohaku damage her shield and will do a spin. Although worth noting that Kohaku does that willingly, much to her father's shock. But during all this, Chrome gets an inspiration, something he takes the legendary Kasuke with, and after a while they have managed to build it. Yes, despite not knowing what it really was, despite not having seen it before, just from Senku's inspiration alone, the genius, the second scientist known as Chrome, and the marvelous builder Kasuke has actually managed to build a water wheel. It is a very useful instrument that helps immensely, especially since now they don't need to have manpower to channel electricity and anything else more. No, now they are entering the era of machines. Of course, they have Homura to worry about. Senku knows that they are being watched by Homura, who apparently adores Hyuga very much. But they do feed her some cotton candy. Maybe just to get her to honor their side, but that's not gonna work. So all in all, it's just a little bit feel-good chapter, as well as getting started thing all. The music are not revolutionary in this one, although the finale, when the beginning there, really had a powerful score. So this is basically this episode, comedic moments, and it was very fun with the fact that they created all this cotton candy with a lot of comedic dialogue, as well as how amazing Chrome could create a water wheel that's not seen it before. But things have just getting started, and they have a long way to go to create that cellular phone. So give me your thoughts if you have any.